and he's going to take you on the technical tour of everything I showed. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Joe. You've just seen a few of the exciting features coming to Windows Phone 8. I have the privilege of kind of taking the covers off a bit, showing you kind of nuts and bolts, and kind of explaining how it all works. So what I'll cover today is, first, I'll give you a technical overview of our shared Windows core. Then I'll give you an early preview of some of our developer platform features. And then I'll talk about our new platform for enterprise and business customers. So first, let's just dive right in and start talking about what's in this shared Windows core. First and foremost, Windows Phone 8 is based on the state-of-the-art Windows 8 kernel. This gives us increased scalability, like the multi-core support that Joe talked about, as well as proven robustness, with billions of people using Windows all the time. Because we have the Windows kernel, we also now share the Windows device driver model. This is incredibly important to our hardware partners. It allows them to focus and build a single driver. What this means is, for example, if they need to build a video driver, they can spend all of their resources and energy optimizing it, tuning it, and thoroughly testing it, making sure it works well with battery, and they can use that video driver on their desktop PC, their laptop, their tablet, and now their phone. It allows them to smartly use their resources and get better hardware to market faster and with higher quality. Also, we now have the hardware-based security of Windows. End users will never regret installing an application because they know that that application cannot affect other applications on the system or their other apps' data or the system itself. Now, you may regret installing an app or buying an app because it wasn't very good, and I really can't help you with that. But at least I can assure you it won't hurt your phone, and if you remove it, it's gone. But you're out a little bit of money. Your content is also under your control. Whether it's your photos, videos, music, contacts, you are always in control of your content, and you share it when you choose to share it, and you let the apps that you want to have access to it, access it and use it in the way that you choose. Also, for our networking support, we now support the industry standard IPv6 and NFC, as Joe showed, to support things like tap to share. And with the Windows shared kernel, we get improved Bluetooth support. Windows Phone 8 is built on hardware-accelerated Direct 3D for graphics and for media foundation for audio and video playback and record. This allows the highest fidelity experiences possible on modern hardware. Because we share the same building blocks of our developer platform, developers can now share more code between Windows and Windows Phone. This includes native code as well as more .NET code. We now have the same .NET engine that runs on the Windows desktop. Now, we also have this feature we're calling Compile in the Cloud. As part of taking on this .NET engine, we enable, basically what happens is when developers publish their applications to our marketplace, we will compile them in the cloud to machine code, and then when an end user installs that application, it'll start faster and run faster. Developers do not actually have to do any work. We do this all for them after they submit the application to the marketplace. Everyone in the Windows ecosystem benefits: consumers, developers, and especially our hardware partners. Now I want to transition and give an early preview of our developer platform, just a few of the features, give you a taste of what's coming. So first, I'll talk about native code in detail. Then I'll talk about some multitasking improvements. I'll introduce our new speech platform. And then I'll talk about how developers can target and build applications for Windows 8 and for Windows Phone 8. As Joe said, Windows Phone 8 now supports native C and C++ code. This is a big deal for developers. First and foremost, it enables the most amazing games. Whether they're casual games or full-on 3D games, most are written in native code. Developers do this for a few reasons. First, they get access to low-level APIs, like Direct3D, for basically the fastest graphics. They also can write high-performance code for the most realistic gameplay. Developers also have the ability to use gaming middleware, which mostly are written in native code. Either they're full-on game engines or libraries for physics, animations, or audio effects. I'm proud to announce today the following gaming middleware partners are coming to Windows Phone 8. Please join me in welcoming Andrew Boel from Havok, who's the head of product, to introduce to you the Havok technology suite running on Windows Phone 8. Andrew?
Hey. Thanks, Kevin. It's great to be here today and be part of the Windows Phone Summit. So Havok is all about enabling 3 key capabilities for game developers. Firstly, immersive and truly physical 3D worlds. Secondly, interactive and highly realistic characters. And thirdly, jaw-dropping cinematic visuals. I'm really pleased today to announce that Havok is going to be bringing its full technology suite to Windows Phone 8 and bringing these capabilities to game developers. Now, from a developer's point of view, Havok is all about delivering heavily optimized code and technology on each of our target platforms. And with that in mind, the Windows Phone development environment has been a really great experience to work with. Firstly, the native code access has allowed us to take our C++ code base and bring it directly across and access the hardware in a way that allows us to deliver those platform optimizations. Secondly, the development environment with features like the PC emulator for Windows Phone, the DirectX 11 support, and of course Microsoft Visual Studio 2012 has really just made it a really great experience, and it's something that really enables you to bring your games across to Windows Phone very quickly. Now, let's take a look at some of our cool technology running on Windows Phone. Some pretty cool capabilities. So we're really, really excited about that. Now let's take a look at some of that technology actually running on device. That was a video showcase sort of showing the entire breadth of our technology. But I just want to give you a sneak peek at one of the apps, one of the demos that we have running directly here on device. So this is an example of next generation character technology. specifically our cloth and deformable skin product here. As I move the camera around, you can see this guy's belly moving, and what's really cool about this was a full-fat asset, no pun intended, that we brought across from Windows, our PC build, our console build, and really we had to do very little to get this running on Windows Phone. In fact, I mean, it took us under 3 weeks to get this particular this particular app brought over, and it's really just a testament to the development environment and the ease at which you could do that. Cool. Okay, I'm going to leave it there and hand you back to Kevin. So it's been great to be here, and look forward to working with you all on Windows Phone. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. I'd also like to announce that we have several early partners with us who are committed to Windows Phone and going to be delivering titles in Windows Phone 8. This is just a taste of the upcoming titles. We'll be announcing more in the coming months. In only a few weeks, Big Fish ported one of their most popular games from iOS to Windows Phone 8, and I'd like to show you that running on one of our devices. The game is called Fairway Solitaire. And so we showed some high-end 3D graphics. Now I'm going to show you more of a casual game. So here I'll launch the application. And you can see it just comes up. Lets me choose a couple courses. I'll pick one. And then here's a simple, straightforward solitaire game, and I'll start playing this here. Like I said, I actually like games here, so I kind of getting good here, doing better. Now I'm dead. If I keep doing this, I'll just keep playing all day. Oh well. Sometimes I do better, sometimes I do worse. Oh well. So, as you can see, it runs really well. And this was only done in 2 weeks, porting from iOS to Windows Phone 8. And I also want to show you another feature in here. They have a virtual currency that they call golf bucks. And this is something you can use to buy different things to play the game with. We're working with them to integrate this with our in-app purchase system so that they don't have to worry about collecting money. Instead, end users have the ability to just reuse the same thing they use to purchase the app. They can go and use that to purchase golf bucks. And so it's another integration point to make it easier for developers to monetize their applications, and they have to do less work. Microsoft Windows Phone 8 provides a complete gaming platform. It enables more amazing games from the top publishers. Now, native code is not just about high performance in games. It's also about portability. Native code makes it easier to share code. You can share code between Windows 8 and Windows Phone 8. Also, many developers use native code to make it easier to port applications between iOS and Android. They can now use that same native code to make it more easily port their application to Windows Phone 8. Developers also like to take advantage of native open source libraries. This reduces their costs and also helps them get to market faster. Let me show you how a developer can target both Windows Phone and Windows 8. Windows Phone and Windows 8 have what we call a shared native API set. And you see about 9 technology groups that we highlight in here that are the same exact APIs on both platforms. A developer can build a shared C++ component on top of these APIs, and that component can be reused unchanged inside of both a Windows Phone 8 application as well as a Windows 8 application. This means that developers don't have to change that code. They build it once, they thoroughly test it, and they get all the value on both platforms.